And now, preview time.
Right, you remember yesterday when I said this?
The one who says she's a scientist, anyway, I showed you before. She did a video at the cooling pond with all the fish swimming around in there. Perfectly alright, no problem with them fish whatsoever.
I'll show you this one person now, right? And she's from Ukraine, yeah. Right, here we go. I showed you that symbol the other night, didn't I? What that symbol is. And to show you, and there's the frequency, look. And there's the turbine. The head, what's the word? Top-down view. With the blades and that, yeah. The hydropower. Let's find this fucking video. Look at all this, look, with the bird. Yeah. Where's that other one? Look, with the fucking... They always have to show that Ferris wheel, don't they? The steel wheel rotating. They always have to show it. Right, let's find the cooling pond. She does one, right? I just mentioned in that video. You go to the transmitter and everything as well. Look at that with the birds on it. That's Chernobyl. And the Pripyat cat. And look, they've got all the birds, look. Look at that. It's utter nonsense. It's all lies, yeah. These people are all liars. Where's the... Look, here we go. Chernobyl cooling pond. So it's a CC pond. And it's got an MWC in it, look. Mutated Wells catfish. Yeah, and she's supposed to be a biologist, right? So she claims she's a biologist, right? And she says these fish are huge. They're giants. Right, so that's what she says, right? I'll just quickly show you what a giant Wells catfish looks like. Yeah, that's what you call a biggie, look, that's quite big. That's massive, look, yeah. You see what the big ones look like, fuck me. Yeah? Yeah? They're not messing around. They're the largest freshwater species, I think, in Europe, to be honest. And a lot of other places. America's got some bigger stuff, but not many places have. Africa probably has as well, actually. But other than that, they're big fucking fish, these things. They're known to be massive, yeah.
Alright, let's start off with some of the more casual videos about the Chernobyl exclusion zone. That being wildlife in Chernobyl exclusion zone. What you can see here is the cooling pond for the Chernobyl nuclear power plants. And you can see this.
Just remember that it's the water again that I told you about, that's not for cooling.
Huge amounts of fish in them. These giant fish there are catfish. There is a huge one from a...
Well, and you're supposed to be believing, right? All this radiation, nasty radiation, danger, etc. Yeah. And this water is the water that's cooled like the radioactive isotopes and all that malarkey. Yeah. Why do you think they take the piss out of nuclear power in The Simpsons? And they're all yellow, aren't they? And what's Ukraine flag colours? And what colours water usually represented as?
More close. It's easily 2 meters long and way over 10 years old. But you can see it's not mutated. It has normal eyes.
Rewind, yeah, and look at them pictures, yeah. That I just showed you. And I bet you that's only 5 foot long. About 1.5 meters.
It's normal everything, just a totally normal body. And it just spat out some bread there, which is kind of funny, but these catfish are a tourist attraction, so they're being fed all day, and sometimes they're just fed up, literally.
So catfish's normal diet is bits of bread that people throw in and shit like that. No. Their normal diet is other fish like these. They're just not really feeding at the moment. They're just milling around.
So yeah. Anyway, they are not mutated. They're just that big.
They eat ducks as well, DJ. They eat waterfowl. Rats as well, and rats. any kind of rodents or fucking avians they can get. Anything they can fit in the mouths, and the mouths, if you've seen in them pictures, they're pretty fucking big.
Because
but these aren't big fish, right?
Literally. So yeah, anyway, they are not mutated, they're just that big because nobody catches them, you know. They don't have any predators. There are no humans sitting there fishing for them because they're too contaminated. Catfish eat from the bottom, they pretty much eat garbage and stuff all day.
Completely incorrect. And she says she's a biologist. Go and have a look at what their diet is in a bit.